OUMH2203 English for Workplace Communication. Semester September 2020. Implementation of shorter working hours trial.
I am a manager of the Human Resource Department of a famous international media company. The purpose of my presentation is to discuss advantage and disadvantage of implementation of shorter working hours trial. As we know, our management has approved a trial 1 month shorter working hours for all staff. So here is the report of the result of the implementation of shorter working hours trial.
What is a 4-day work week? A 4-day work week allows employees to work 4 days instead of 5 days. Company can do this a couple of ways. 1. Employees work for 8 hours a day, leading to 32 hours work week. Number 2. Employees work for 10 hours a day, so they still work 40 hours weekly.
Countries that have tried 4 days work week. First country is UAE. Formerly shortened the work weeks to 4.5 days. Secondly, Iceland. Many employees work 35 to 36 hours per week. Third country is Belgium. Employees can work 4 to 10 hours days if they want. 4-day work week success story examples. First, Buffer. Focusing on work-life balance and mental health, Buffer CEO Joel Gascoigne announced a 1-month trial in May 2020, and they haven't gone back ever since. Company number 2 is Microsoft, Japan. Microsoft employee in Japan experienced an unexpected 40% boost in productivity after introducing a 4-day-a-week trial. Not only this productivity increased dramatically, but overall electricity costs dropped by nearly 25%. Country number 3 is Iceland. Trial a 4-day work week with nearly 3,000 workers from 2015 to 2019. Well, before the global COVID-19 pandemic. The advantages of implementation of shorter working hours trial. First advantage is increased employee happiness. Secondly, decreased business expenses. 3. Increased productivity. 4. Less waste hours. 5. Recruitment and retention. Benefit of a 4-day work week. First, increase employees' happiness. An extra weekend days make employees happy, give employees more time to prioritize things that make them happy or that they need. 3. More time to travel. 4. Complete to-do list item. 5. Spend time with family or friends, or do another thing to prioritize their mental health. Employees become more happier at work and beyond. Second benefit is decreased business expenses. Unless your office is already fully remote, a 4-day work week helps lower your business overhead. Closing the office for 1 additional day per week saves your money on supplies and utilities. Benefit number 3, increase productivity. In companies that have switched to 4 days work weeks, employees are typically more motivated to work and better at managing at time they are in the office. This means that top employees are logged on fewer hours per week. They are using the time they are working more productively, since they only have 4 days to complete weekly deliverable. They have been wiser in using their time and can complete their tasks with a good or better quality. Number 4, less waste hours. The two biggest time wasters are: first, suffering the internet. Number 2 is chatting with co-workers. When moving to a 4-day-a-week work week, employees are more engaged during the work days and less likely to waste time at work. And the lastly is recruitment and retention. In the age of millennials, being able to offer a more flexible work pattern is definitely a big that persuades employees to stay at a company. Research showed that 63% of business found it's easier to attract and keep quality staff with 4-day working week. This work-life balance benefit is still a relatively rare offering and can be a great way to get the best talent through the door and keep them engaged. When have advantages, it means have disadvantages too. First, disadvantages is scheduling and hiccup. 2, potentially burnout. 3, doesn't work for any business or employee. 4, less face time with colleges. And 5, added more stress. First disadvantage of 4-day working week: doesn't work for every business or employee. Some businesses are unable to adopt a 4-day week. Business that provides service or time-sensitive product won't be able to have their entire office closed one day of the work week. The company might be still interested in the providing innovative perk but won't be able to provide the same shortened work week that non-service jobs do. Number 2, less face time with colleagues. Some people enjoy the camaraderie of an office, especially for remote teams. Communication with your team make you feel more integrated in your workplace. When you remove a day from a work week, employees that enjoy going into the office or communicating virtually with their teams will start to feel isolated from their colleagues. Number 3, scheduling hiccups. When one day of the work week becomes unavailable, it is more difficult to schedule impromptu meetings or collaborative sessions. Sometimes it has been hard to schedule check-ins or one-on-one meeting without pushing your employee past their working hours. There will be limited days to schedule training session, brainstorm, or other crucial meeting that still reasonably expect your employees to get their work done. Disadvantage number 4, potential burnout. Depending on your business model and product, you will have to keep with your customer requests and demand. In those scenarios, a 4-day work week can actually add stress. If you shave a day off week, Your employees have no less day to meet their deadlines, which would actually means more work and potential burnout. Number 5, added stress. Everyone loves a 3 days weekend. This is typical how business structure a 4-day week. Monday or Friday is off. Holding to the benefit may mean additional stress during on day to ensure you don't lose your off day. Most employee pools say a 4-day week help with work-life balance. That plus, but if the work portion adds more stress, the alternative schedule might be a losing proposition. And the conclusion is, it's doesn't suit to all the industry. Some sector require a 7-day a week present, which could make a short working week impractical. Example, including emergency service, public transportation, networks, and logistics. Number 2, it doesn't suit all workers. Some employees are preferred the structure of the 5-day weeks, and some like working overtime. That's all. Thank you.